Patch me up, make me feel alive. Pain and stress no longer thrive. In a world so heavy and strong, Hercules, help me move along. iPatches take my pain away. In this crazy world, I find my way. Stress and worry start to fade. With these little helpers, I'm okay. In the night when I can't sleep, anxiety runs fast so deep. Stick it on and find some peace. iPatches give my mind release. iPatches take my pain away. In this crazy world, I find my way. Stress and worry start to fade. With these little helpers, I'm okay.
Well, I don't know what happened to that. Do you, Donald?
No,
Well,
that's where it ends.
well, that's kind of abrupt. You know what I was thinking tonight? We've got a lot of people coming on. I was thinking instead of going through all 16 like we have been doing the last couple of times, I want to ask, are there people out there that have questions about the eye patches, or people who have stories that they'd like to share about the eye patches? And we can probably go through all 16 of them this way. So let's see if you've got something that you'd like to share or a question you'd like to ask. Raise your hand and Donald will give you a way to get on. Julie has testimonials and questions. Can you put Julie's iPad on?
How can you do it so that she's like we have everybody on here? We're not so big. Well, she's big
There's
for
Julie.
us.
Welcome, Julie.
Sometimes it shows us
Hello.
all the size.
Hi there.
Hi, good to see you all. So,
Hey, Joey.
hi, good to see you guys. I'm really grateful that you are on tonight because I have questions about the patches. Well, for one, I don't even know where to start with the patches because I have so many testimonials.
Well, you can knock out all 16 for us.
Yeah, take it easy.
I haven't tried all 16. But so I think I shared this one a week ago or so. I went to a wedding on the 1st of February. There was over 200 people there, and I thought, and I had just gotten the going viral, my set of going viral patches. So I thought I'm just going to put one on just in case. So sure enough, I left the next day. I talked to the mother of the bride, who's a friend of mine, and she said there were about 15 or 20 people who ended up with the bug. I didn't get sick, and everybody was on the dance floor. So I was in touching or close proximity with several people. So thank you. There's that. I remember the hormone patch, women's vibe patch. I had horrible hot flashes, not where I would be like drenched, but like in the middle of the night, I started waking up kind of soaking wet a little bit in that respect, but not like during the day. And from the moment I put the patch on, the women's vibe patch on, the hot flashes stopped. So I was super, super grateful. And stress and anxiety has been amazing. I've also used the going viral on my 2-year-old granddaughter. I think she might need 2 just in case, but she's been exposed to lots of kids at daycare and getting sick often. so I bought some allergy patches. I'm not sure if it's virus or if it's allergy or what, but anyway, I love these patches. They are so awesome. Love, love, love them. And the pain and inflammation have been fabulous. Ordering more so I can try more of them, but yeah, I love them. Question. So yesterday I started working from home and I use a jetpack, a 4G jetpack. I don't have Wi-Fi at home, and just because I feel like I've got enough exposure, and there's also a cell phone tower on my block. And I'm sensitive. I feel the 5G, etc. So I was wearing the going viral patch, and I thought, well, that's helping me some. And then my devices started not working, so I was kind of alternating between several of them, trying to get them to work. And I don't know if there was too much of that, and then the whole cell phone tower thing. So what I'm wondering is how many, and I had one electronic chatter patch left. So I put it on, and I'm wondering how many you would suggest of those to combat that intense, I don't even want to call it ambush, but that intensity of so much Wi-Fi.
If you don't feel that one is enough, you could wear two, one on the left and one on the right.
Okay.
There really isn't a need to wear more than two.
Okay.
If you wanted to get really creative, you could put one, right on your jetpack that you're using. See if that helps too, besides one on each side on you.
Okay. Okay. I just wasn't quite sure if I need to get like a Farragate or whatever those little things are. Those little silver.
With the electronic chatter patch, we have done tests where we have a meter that reads EMR, reads the radiation, and we go up to our copier and it'll get up to, I don't know, 1200, and then just take one patch on my hand and I just put it in between the meter and the copier. Immediately goes down to zero. Lift it up back to 900 or so, 1100.
Interesting.
Put it back in, and then I can even put it on the side, and it'll still go to zero on the side. It doesn't have to be in between. It just has to be in the area, and it'll block it all.
Okay.
So you don't. I kind of look at it as, your aura is the energy field that is around you, right? And once you put the electronic chatter patch on, it enters that energy field, and in my mind, I just see it just giving you a bubble that you're in, and that kind of stuff just can't penetrate that bubble.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you.
And just a comment on your granddaughter. If you're not sure if it's allergy or viral related, just put both of them on her.
Well, I didn't have the allergy yet. I ordered them. I'm waiting for them to arrive. I was hoping they'd be here by tomorrow because I'm going to see her tomorrow. But yeah, I want to see which one works. It's kind of like a trial and error to see if she needs two going viral or if she needs a going viral and allergy, or two allergy, or what it is. So I just, because like every 2 weeks, the congestion and the cough and, the sneezing and stuff. So anyway, but these are amazing. I love them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yesterday, and is there somebody else that would like to give a testimonial? Raise your hand or say so in the chat, and Adam and I will watch the chat. So see what we're missing. Kimberly, hi. Can you there?
Hi, how are you?
Yay. We're doing good. How are you?
I'm so grateful, and I'm sorry I don't have a camera. I guess I don't know how to do that, but so it's been a month and a little over a month, and I did the sprays, I did the cream, and I did the women's vibe and the pain patch, and so I did it every day. Everything was amazing. Before I came to you all, I was working with like super intense hot flashes for over a year and a half. My emotions were not a normal state for me. I had neuropathy in my right hand, so excruciating that I wouldn't wish it on almost anybody on the planet. And within 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, the hot flashes went away. My sleep came into balance. Everything came into balance. The pain in my hand was gone. The numbness in my hand was gone. There's only like a tiny little bit, like if I just lay in bed for a little bit too long in the morning. But what happened recently is I was like, well, maybe I don't have to buy any more patches. You know, I don't really like putting things in the trash very much and things like that. And I ran out of patches, and it was like 5 days, and lo and behold, the hot flashes came back. So I am a full on believer.
More.
And I bought 2 rounds of the Women's Vibe, and I also got the thyroid, and I am full on. And because I worked with LifeWave for like a year, and I just can't stand how they feel on my skin. I love how I can barely even feel these on my skin. Nothing ever happened with the other ones, and it works. And my girlfriend had the Women's Vibe patches, and I have one on again. And so as soon as I put it back on, I haven't had another one. So they're coming and they work. And especially, not that I wasn't a believer, but I was like, I don't know, I'm doing everything else. Maybe I don't need it. And now I understand. So we'll see. Maybe in like 4 months, I'll have the blood
Yep,
upgrade totally done.
give it a few months and then try backing off a little bit. I wouldn't even in 4 months, I wouldn't go to never wearing them again, you know, wear one a week or something and just kind of gradually wean yourself off until you get to the sweet spot where you don't notice them so much when you take them off, but it happens eventually.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And,
Well,
and a lot of times you will, it's not until you kind of forget to replace the patch, at least for me, that, you know, if I'm wearing the joint patch, I have no pain in my joints or my knees until, you know, it's been on there 5 days. And then all of a sudden, wait a minute, that hurts. Why does that hurt? Oh yeah, I haven't changed my patches. So a lot of times it's you kind of you don't remember the pain when you don't feel the pain. But as soon as you stop using the patch and you feel the pain or feel the symptom that's not longer there, then it's a good reminder that you need to put another one on.
it's absolutely incredible. So thank you so much. And it's been so fun to have the patches with all the lineup of what you've placed in each patch. I'd love if you can you explain, just for all of the brains out here, to kind of understand how everything is stacked into each of these patches at some point on the call tonight?
No, it'd be a good time.
Thank you.
What does she need?
You mean the okay. Well,
All the
first
stuff
of all,
that's
the patches come in 2 layers. The bottom layer is a Band-Aid type material that is made, it's made to adhere to human skin. So the glue on it and all that is it's latex free, it's
Hypoallergenic.
hypoallergenic.
It's made for sensitive skin.
Yeah. So in all the years we've been doing this, we've had not even a handful of complaints that, hey, this bothers me. So
They're very rare.
yeah. And then the top layer is a holographic disc, and there's a little tiny substrate metals that run through that disc, and that's what holds the frequencies. So you place it on the left side above the waist, and what we mean by that is upper left arm, your shoulder, or the most popular place for the ladies is left chest underneath the bra. So that's how you use them and how they're made up. Sally, do you want to tell them what's in each and every patch I think that may be what she was wanting.
No, I think
to
what
know
she's
too.
asking about
No.
is the Hercules and the grounding and you know.
Oh, okay. You mean just the frequencies that are in
In
all of the
of them,
patches together?
yes.
Well,
Okay. Yeah.
actually, you shared it. So it's the substrate. How do you say it?
It's
how
a
Yeah, it's just a
substrate
substrate.
metal.
Yeah, it's just a substrate that holds the frequencies.
Okay.
And then as you place those on your body, those frequencies go into your energy field or your aura, as some people like to call it, and your body picks and chooses and pulls the frequencies that it wants. That's why they're only good for 3 days, because at the end of 3 days, then, you know, your body has utilized what's on the patch and it's not as effective, and then it's time to change it.
We just had a question that, can you cut them in half? And I would not suggest that you cut them in half.
Yeah, they're made to just use them as a whole.
Amazing. Well, we're so grateful for you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to hear your testimonials.
Yeah, I thought that'd be fun for you guys to hear all of these. So
yeah, this is very uplifting for us to
yeah.
hear
Well,
everybody's
and
testimony.
easier.
I mean, it just thrills us. It makes our day, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
And someone asked what patch you'd use for severe mold issues. I would use the going viral, and I also use the detox and cleanse and the pain and inflammation. And the going viral, the reason I would do that is because of the ivermectin, fenbendazole, and menbendazole. It just is going to be a good idea. The detox and cleanse, because that one cleanses your organs at a cellular level and as an organ cleanse, and it detoxifies pesticides, chemicals, that type of thing. So it's going to be really good to help with mold issues. And the pain and inflammation is also going to help to there's frequencies in there to liquefy biofilms and get them off your cells, which are going to let your toxins come out and your nutrients go in. So those are the reasons why I suggested those three.
And somebody is asking if the patch is only treating symptoms, or does it get to the root cause of the issue? Can you handle that?
It's kind of both. The rule of thumb is you have to wear them for a minimum of 3 months, and then a month for every year that you've had an issue. If you're dealing with something, like a virus that's coming around, it's probably, putting the going viral patch on is going to help with that virus. But if you have viruses that have been in your system, like a lot of people will have, like Coxsackie or Epstein-Barr or something that they might have had for 30 years. And the patch is also going to give you your body frequencies to help to detox that out. So it really can do both. What I would suggest is, just wear them. And if it takes care of the issues that are right now or the longer ones, it's going to have a positive effect because there's only really good frequency in the patches. So it can only do good things. There's nothing negative. And there was a question, I missed it, about a 7-year-old. I don't know.
Arthritis.
Oh, for arthritis. Yeah, I would do the joint patch, the pain and inflammation, and also the detox and cleanse, because you really want to hit everything, and possibly even the going viral, because sometimes joints can have bacteria, nanobacteria in them, and they can also have viruses in them. And so you just kind of want to hit everything. The joint patch, we had a lot of success with people wearing that and noticing a difference in their joints. But the other patches, as you wear them and as you wear them for longer, you're going to notice differences. Like Adam just said, he noticed them. He used to wear them all the time for a few months, and then he was able to back off to where now he just wears them occasionally. So they were not designed to have to wear them the rest of your life. But with that said, you might have to wear them for months because we live in a toxic world and we've been exposed to toxins for a really long time. And we want to, just get to detox, but you also have to do it slowly, and you're inundated with new things. So it's just a really good idea to, have a bunch of them in your arsenal and just keep changing them and wearing the different ones and helping yourself.
it's such a good
Kenny was
idea to have all of them. Seriously, it's like having an amazing first aid kit, because you never know when you're going to have an accident and have an injury and need a pain and inflammation patch, or when you're going to be extremely tired and have a gazillion things to do and need some energy. I mean, it's like this covers just about everything. And we're going to ask people if there's other things that you want too, because I know that we've talked about that. We've got 4 people with their hands up. So let's go to those, and then we'll go back through and see what people have
Yeah,
put in.
I'm writing the questions down, so we don't have to
Oh,
go
okay.
through them all right now.
All right. You're so organized. Very good. And Francis, can you unmute yourself? Down at the right bottom left-hand side of your computer or phone,
Go back up and look
where
at
it
that.
says audio. Can you unmute that, Francis? Meanwhile, the other day I was getting ready to do one of my presentations, and all of a sudden I got a cramp in my neck, like I was.
Okay,
I
can you
was
hear
like
me?
this. Yes, I'm right in the middle of, hold on one second. I could not believe the pain in my neck. And I just reached over, got a pain and inflammation patch, stuck it right on, it was on the left side of my neck, stuck it right back there. Like that, it was gone. I've never had an intense cramp like that. It was like, thank you, Adam and Sally. All right, now Francis.
Patches.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi there.
Hi, Francis.
Yeah. I am recovering from a stroke. I'm using the spray, just started, and the cream. I can say in difference, but no testimony yet. I want to have a load of them. What patch would you recommend to help me in my pain, my off balance, and my ligaments? My left side is affected. My shoulder burst right out of the ball joints during the stroke. My left shoulder. I can only raise my hand as far as my waist. Yes,
I
go
would
ahead.
recommend a few of them. To start, I would do the pain and inflammation because that's going to help any inflammation. It's also going to help with the pain. And also, like I mentioned a few minutes ago with the biofilms, I would also do the going viral. Sometimes, and I'm not saying this is your case, sometimes strokes and blood issues can be parasites. And if you wear the going viral, there's frequencies in there with the fenbendazole, the ivermectin, the menbendazole that helps that. If you feel that you need a little bit more once you put the pain and inflammation on, the joint one might not be bad because that one also helps with muscles and nerves. So that is probably a really good one to add. And then also the detox and cleanse.
Okay, so that's 3. Thank you
4.
so much. 4.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And we have Brenda and Carl. Come on down.
No, okay. They're hearing us. There you
go. Okay, you can hear us now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hi
Well,
there.
hi. I was going to say I'm so glad y'all are here tonight. I've heard one of the other calls on the patches, and my brain just goes crazy, and I try to write stuff down, but it's hard to get it all. So it's always good to hear it again. But we have tried a few of them. I find myself at first, we've had them for, I guess, about 3 weeks, some of them. And I know y'all say you really don't need to wear over 3, but a few days, I think I had 5 on.
That's okay.
Yeah, they seem to still be working, for inflammation and for women's vibe and for the weight, the weight loss patch and going viral. I had a bad sinus issue going on, so it was like, oh, I need this, and I think I need this too. But so it, like you're saying, it's okay to wear more than 3 occasionally if we need to.
Yes. We recommend 3 or 4. Sometimes, people wear 5. We had one lady once wear 13. So it really,
That was a little overkill.
yeah, it just really depends on what you feel that your issues are. But usually 3 or 4 is a good number for people. But like you noticed a benefit and you needed 5, that's fine to wear that many.
Okay, yeah.
And by the way, Brenda, we have we've put brochures like this. I don't know why that's happening. Where we have all of the patches and the frequencies that are in them. And that's it's in Kare's Wellness Spray community on Facebook. You have to ask to join. You have to already be in, because I checked to see whether you're already in the company yet. And then if you are, I let you in. But we posted those there, and they're supposed to be on LYN Live and also in the back office. I'm just, the reason I'm telling you about
They're in the
this-
back office.
Well,
yeah, I saw them yesterday in the back office.
Okay. So these are in the back office too.
Okay.
Yeah.
if you go to NuXtrax Worldwide and you go to the bottom, you also see a lot of the the testimonies. So they're there. There's some more information on that site too.
Yeah.
Oh,
And somewhere
okay.
in the back office is the PowerPoint too that has all the information.
Yeah.
But a really
Yeah,
good one is the one that Kare just showed because you can print it
Yeah.
out, look at
And
it.
my husband
Yeah.
did just find that and printed it off just a couple days ago. So
Oh,
that's
good.
wonderful. Yes. I had one other specific question. I'm still fighting high blood pressure for the last few years, and I don't have heart issues or any of that, and just taking blood pressure medicine doesn't seem to do much for me. But I do have chronic neck and upper back issues, and I've noticed, if I get a massage or I do something that's relaxing, my blood pressure will go down. So I'm hoping in time, I think it will, with the iHercules and iRevive, will help all that, getting rid of inflammation. But is there any patches you would recommend, maybe, that just
Yeah, I would recommend the Going Viral, the Detox and Cleanse, and the Stress and Anxiety,
And the IRV 86.
and the IRV
Oh,
86.
oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay, I was thinking pain and inflammation. I've about used all mine up. I gotta
Yep,
wait till
yeah,
get
that
more.
one. Yep, that would be a good one too.
Okay, but all those other things you're just thinking. You said going viral, detox.
The IRV 86 and the pain and inflammation, those would all be really good ones.
Okay, okay, wonderful. Well, we're really loving them, and I know my husband. We both are wearing the weight loss deal, and it does help with our appetite. We can tell.
Boy,
Yep.
me too.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That's a wonderful patch, and it's one of the more popular ones too. Sure, that doesn't surprise you.
Yeah.
75% of the population is overweight, so that
Yeah. Yeah. And the stress and anxiety, I'm sure we all could wear one nowadays. And I thought anybody that's got dementia, that would be good, or the mental clarity.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
well,
the mental clarity is
Linda, I
good
think
for
you
that.
could teach this one.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I know. Okay. Yes. I
Get
love
out there and share them with your friends.
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. So, okay. Thanks
Well,
so much.
good.
Yeah, and
Well,
I was
stay
so
healthy.
against these because I have not been very happy with any others. And when I started using these, I was like, oh my gosh, you feel them within 10 to 15 minutes in most cases.
Mm-hmm. You do.
So,
You really do.
And
Yeah.
the more you use them, the more sensitive your body becomes to them.
Mm.
So I feel them much more now. Even if I was to take one and put it like here, I would feel it.
Mhm.
Where before, when we first started this stuff, it took a while for me.
Well, and I know I had a shoulder issue that bothers me a lot, and I first put on the pain and inflammation, on my upper left side. And then after I heard one of the talks with y'all before, and y'all were talking about doing the second one, then the next day I thought, I'm going to put a second one on, on the right
where it
side.
hurts.
And yeah, and it did. It totally took the pain away. I mean, the first one helped, but my pain wasn't all gone. But when I put the second one on, then I really could. It took the pain.
When somebody has chronic pain, we will find that sometimes one is not enough to break the pain cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That it might take two or even three at the beginning just to break that pain cycle so the body is not responding to something that's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So
Very good point.
Yeah. And one other quick question. Someone else may have this too. Like where we are needing to wear several patches, should we like rotate them every 3 days to different ones, or is it better like me trying to lower my blood pressure, just do those main ones for a whole week, or say 6 days in a row before I switch to different ones?
Yeah, I mean, for whatever is your main issue, you want to wear the patches as long as you can, and you can wear multiple of them. You just want to put them next to each other, not on top of each other. So, if you have pain and your blood pressure, if it's not too many patches, I would just wear them all and continue to wear them so you can get the greatest benefit, because the benefits on the patches are going to overlap to your different issues too, and they're going to kind of work in conjunction and help each other.
Okay, makes sense. All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Brenda. And we've got Kimberly with her hand up. Can you come on down and unmute yourself? Can you talk for a second about the IRV 86?
Yeah. Hold on just a minute.
We've got
Let me
somebody
get my
asking
notes.
about that, and that's one of the newest ones that people
Yeah,
don't
that's one of the
understand.
new ones. And that one is a alkalinity patch, because when our bodies are in an alkaline state is when we don't have as many things, like all of the negative things that you hear people talking about. A lot of them are when our bodies are acidic. And so that's one of the great benefits with it. It also has the iHercules frequencies, like all of the patches, but the IRV 86 also has the iRevive frequencies in it. So that is the only patch that has the iRevive frequencies, which are really helpful. In the IRV 86, there's also frequencies to help aid in collagen production. There's frequencies of DHEA, vitamin C, minerals like calcium, magnesium, chromium. There's biotrain alkaline frequencies. There's also anti-aging frequencies, HGH. There's frequencies to help increase lean body mass. And there's also frequencies to help be a weight loss helper. So IRV 86 is wonderful to wear with the weight loss patch. There's also frequencies to help with fine lines and wrinkles, boost overall radiance with oxidative stress, frequencies for free radicals, and to improve hydration, to help the water that you drink really get into your cells, and also frequencies to help re-energize the skin. And then there's some amino acid frequencies. So it's just a really broad anti-aging, youthful aging, also alkaline patch with the iRevive and the iHercules. So it's a really good patch.
I really like that new one. It's, the 86. I asked why 86, and somebody said, well, that means everything. And, I have said that to probably 50 people. And I always end that with, do you know that 86 means everything? And I've never found anybody that said yes to that. So,
I haven't either.
so
Good
anyway,
conversation
but
starter when
that's
you're
why that
sharing them.
86 is on there. Somebody thinks it means everything. And that patch
Yeah.
pretty much does everything. So Janaki, did I say that right? Come on down.
Very close. I love that you guys were talking about that, because I did have questions on that. My husband calls that one the God patch, because yeah. So my curiosity as far as questions, and I'm also happy to share some testimonials too, because we continue to have amazing testimonials, especially with my husband. It's been phenomenal. My question as far as the patches, if one has like really bad back pain and they've been staying up late because they can't sleep, would you suggest the pain, like a couple pain and inflammations, or what would you suggest? And then also migraines, if they have a lot of migraines.
Yeah, I would suggest a couple pain and inflammation. It might take a little bit of time to, like Kare said, to calm that pain cycle. You can also put one on the upper left side, and then you can put one directly on the painful spot. I don't normally recommend three, but if your painful spot is on the bottom of your back, on the right side, and you could always put one on the left side, you could always put it by your neck. You could put one on the right side by your temple, just to kind of help. But I would do the pain and inflammation. And then I would also try the detox and cleanse, and maybe even the going viral, just to see if you can really kind of hit the frequencies that are going to really help with more of the root causes and the detoxification and different things. And then maybe even the stress and anxiety. Just sometimes we get into so much pain, we get really stressed, and then that tenses us up. And maybe just to kind of help to calm everything down. And you might also want to try the sleep patch. That one is just really good to put under your pillow, or inside your pillowcase. It lasts for 6 nights. And when you have a lot of pain and you're not used to sleeping, your body gets out of its circadian rhythm, gets out of its natural sleep cycle. And wearing the sleep patch is going to help to give the body the frequencies of all the REM sleep and to actually help it to get back into a really good sleep cycle. And when we sleep in that really deep REM sleep is when our body heals. So it's really important to get enough sleep and to get that really deep sleep.
Okay, beautiful. And then as far as the migraine goes, like I have a friend who she experiences really intense migraines, and she's tried patches before, not these. And she had some, she basically she's like, I don't want to do the patches because she hasn't had the best experiences with the other ones and frequency patches.
One thing you have to
What I would do
remember is that
if it was me, I would give her a couple of samples and let her try it and see. But migraines can be really complex because they can be nutritional deficiencies, they can be stress, it can be grinding your teeth. There's so many different reasons that people have them. But I would have her, try the IRV 86, the going viral, the detox and cleanse, and just, say, hey, I've got a couple of these, just at least try them, give them, a week or something, and give her a couple of them and just see if she notices a difference. Because like Kare said, a lot of people have tried other patches, me included, didn't feel anything. These are really something special that when people say, oh, I've tried patches, they're not any good, they didn't try these patches.
Yes.
One of the
Yes.
things that you have to remember is that the basis of these patches is Hercules. All of the top molecules from 44 of the most powerful plants on the planet are in every one of these patches, as well as frequencies to ground, EMFs from your cell phone and computers, and even 5G. So all of that is the basis of every one of these patches. So then it's all those other things that are added that are specific to the pain and inflammation or detox or mental clarity or whatever.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
And what about swollen feet? Like my husband says he'll get swollen feet when he drives.
Can I,
It's not
let
yeah,
me
I
all the
would do the
time.
say one thing about that. Generally, when
sure.
you've got swelling, it's your body hanging on to water because you're dehydrated. So make sure he's drinking plenty of water when he's driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Sally.
the IRV 86 would be good because it helps to rehydrate so that your water gets into your cells.
Oh,
Also the
Sally.
pain and inflammation
Sally,
and the
Sally.
detox and cleanse. Yes.
Sally, hang on. So two
Okay.
people have enlightened us about 86. Penny says 86 means to get rid of something, and Polly says to 86 something means to throw it away. So it can mean to toss away all the bad stuff. So there we have it.
Well,
I'm
good.
sorry, go ahead.
Awesome.
Well, she was finishing what she was saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the rest of the answer?
I heard half of it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know where I left off, but I suggested the IRV 86 because it also will help to rehydrate, also will help to alkalize. There's frequencies for that, the pain and inflammation, and also the detox and cleanse.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Well, yeah, he has a new testimony that he found out last night. He no longer has floaters in his eyes. We've been on the product almost 2 weeks, and he's been putting the cream and the spray internal, and he witnessed the floaters he's had for 20 years
Over
are
20
gone.
years.
Over 20 years are gone.
I looked at a white piece
That's
of paper and
great.
I go, I don't know what's going on here. Something's wrong. I said, I'm trying to find them. And I said, I realized they're gone. Oh my goodness.
When the
That's
circulation is
awesome.
open and the blood is clean, there's nothing to float by the.
Even his Bell's palsy,
Every
even
day.
every day is coming online. His hand. Oh, he went to the doctor, and the doctor said he was amazed. He goes, "Your hand is 80% healed. How did it heal this quickly?"
I was 6 weeks ahead of myself.
Awesome.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You should
Appreciate
be
it.
waving that like a big old flag saying, everybody needs these because look what happened.
Well,
He's
the
been
funny,
sharing it.
real quick, the funny is that, yes, I'm sharing that, but the x-ray tech goes, when did your accident occur? It's on January 26th. I go, no way. And I was like, why? And it's like, your hand doesn't look injured at all.
Well,
And I was
good.
like, yeah, I'm healed.
That's when you share with them and you say, you want to know what my secret sauce is? Let me show you. Some will listen, some won't.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And we've got Ray with his hand up. Can you come down, Ray?
When you get a chance, Kare, we've got a bunch of questions backing up on us.
I know, but it's the people that have their hands up that we're
Okay,
gonna
I understand.
acknowledge first. And there's also, did you see in the Q&A? I just noticed there's 7 in the Q&A.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
I've got those written down.
Okay. Hi, Ray.
Hey guys, listen, awesome. I'm wearing 7 of your patches, Adam and Sally, and man,
Great.
oh man, things were going awesome with the spray, and I started on the not the pain and inflammation, but more of the stress and anxiety. For me, it was a big thing, major. The mental clarity, oh my gosh, once I got that on, oh, I was multitasking like nobody's business and very focused. I've really enjoyed the weight management one, the weight loss and appetite suppressant. But it's only once I put the IRV-86 on, the synergy of those two, I've dropped 11 pounds. Now,
Wow.
I'm a guy that doesn't lose weight. Okay. So for me, that's a little mini miracle because with your sugars being high, now, of course, thankfully, the iHercules has really helped bring my sugars into a better balance. So that along with, and I've tried everything, guys. I mean, anything you can think of. I was trying that other company's Ignite patch. You probably know what I'm talking about. Nothing. But again, I didn't have my sugars in balance. Now they're in balance. They're much better. And I've lost 11 pounds on those two. So if anybody's looking for,
Congratulations.
oh, thank you. If anybody looking for weight management, then the IRV-86 is going to be your secret weapon. Because that one, I tell everybody, it's our most powerful patch. I love it. What a patch. That patch is just like if people are struggling financially, get on that one. That can be your core foundation from our bioenergetic patches. What are you going to say there, Adam? Look like you're ready to say something.
Okay.
So I'm loving it.
Here's a secret that nobody but Sally and I know. We have not told
Oh,
anybody.
I love secrets.
You like the secret, and it's about the IRV-86.
Okay.
We put, what would you call them? Huh?
We put really good frequencies in there that will really help to balance people.
Ah, well,
And they're still
that's why I'm loving it.
She's not going to give up that
And
secret.
Sally's not going to give up the total good.
No, she's not.
But that's okay.
She's
Adam.
holding on to that one.
Adam,
I kind of
you're
got
gonna
punched
become
under the
best
table.
friends in the future, Adam. I
Give me a
have a
call.
way. I have a way. You know that show Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah.
It's really true.
Yeah. Well, there are some really good frequencies in that can really help. But like you said, that one does go really well with the weight loss. They do work synergistically together, and where the weight loss helps with increasing metabolism frequencies for that, appetite suppressant also has emotional eating things in it, and then you balance that with the IRV-86 that has so many of the other good things. They do really complement each other.
Well, interesting.
And there should be an announcement about IRV-86, I would say.
Oh yeah,
next week or two. So keep your eyes out.
I will. Now, by the way, one that's gaining major popularity with me is your Sleep Ease patch. That one there, my goodness, I never knew there was such a thing as 3 REM sleep cycles. And a lot of people don't. And I have to tell you, I didn't use that one originally, but I've been using that one for about a month. Oh my goodness. I'm 63. The best sleep of my life has been the last 4 months. So folks, those of you listening in, you got to try that one. But remember, and we don't really emphasize this enough, when you get up in the morning, take that little buddy and put them back in the sleeve. So you turn them off until you're ready to go back to bed that night.
Yeah, you can also, what I do is just, I cut them off of the sheet and I
That's
throw
what
them
I
in my
do.
pillowcase.
That's what I do. But then I take them
Yeah.
out of the pillowcase in the morning and put them back in the sleeve. Or do you have to do that?
You don't
No, you
have
don't
to.
have to do-
No?
It'll be fine because it's you laying in your bed on your
Ah.
pillow that causes it to.
It's your body pulling the frequencies out of the patch into your
Okay.
energy field that drains
So if
the
it's not
patch. And that's
there,
true,
it's still
true for all
okay.
of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
either
good
way
to
is
know.
okay, but it doesn't hurt to take it out. You just don't have to, and it'll still work.
Oh, fantastic. And I'm loving the energy patch. I wear that one in the day. Gosh, you know what? I'm like a new person. Honestly, I feel like I did when I was 20 and 30. It's phenomenal.
Good.
Loving it.
We have been getting some questions on how to use the energy patch. Someone said, "Can we do the energy patch during sleep?" I can't. I mean, I can't go, if I have the energy patch on, I can't go to sleep. So I use it in two different ways. And Sally called me on it this way. I have a Carhartt that I wear all the time because it's always cold up here, right? And inside the Carhartt, I put a patch right in facing with the sticky stuff on my Carhartt. So I'm wearing it, right? So
Yeah.
I've got the energy patch with me the whole time because I have my coat with me. The
And
other
you
way
don't
I use
sleep
it is
with
I
it at
actually
night.
cut it off the backing. I actually cut it off the backing and I would slip it in a shirt pocket. I don't even put the energy patches on me because I cannot sleep with them.
Yeah. And I know
They're real easy
I
to
haven't
forget.
tried that. I haven't tried that. I mean, I've tried just wearing it. I put it on a prayer card, pop it in my pocket. I'm good. If I don't have a pocket shirt, I just throw it in my t-shirt. I just got to be careful because I keep it tucked in. So if you go to the washroom, I don't want it to fall somewhere you don't want it to fall, shall we say. So, but
Yeah.
anyways, guys, I'm so grateful. And like Kare, I was a little apprehensive initially because I tried two other patch companies and nothing. Like, unfortunately, I tried one for like 4 months and the other one I tried for 6 months. And, I was a little jaded, but I'm so grateful, like Kare, that I gave you guys a chance. And I'll tell you, they do work in minutes, though. They really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I had my patches on too long. I forgot to put some new ones on. And I was like a little nibbling nasty yesterday, but I got them back on today, so I'm balanced again.
Well, good.
Well,
Good
thanks
to
very much,
hear.
guys. And I'm going to let
Thank
somebody
you.
else maybe give a little
Thank you, Ray.
testimony. I'm loving it, guys. Thank you
And
very
we've got
much.
Pleasure speaking to you.
You too,
got
guys. Take
one
care.
more hand up, and that's JR. So JR, can you come on and unmute yourself? Oh, and then there's Sarah and Georgia. Can
Hey
you
guys, it looks like you might have to raise your hand if you really, really need your question asked. I mean, I've got backed up about 20 questions. So if you really want your questions asked, I would suggest you raise your hand and Carol gets you on.
JR, can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are there any tariffs for Canada, by the way, and for patches?
Are there any what?
Tariffs? Mr. Trump has posed some tariffs. Will there be tariffs on your product coming to Canada?
It won't be on ours. We'll be able to get you all the patches you want up into Canada. We promise.
The other thing is, should one maybe do the cleansing patch when you start in order to clean your system so that the frequencies work? In other words, what's the best way to start? Because I had a heart valve transplant and a stent, and the thing is, along with pain and some tinnitus, and I'm 88 years old, so I want to live for at least another 10 years.
Well, congratulations. That's a long time. Yeah, I would start. I mean, the detox and cleanse is a good one. Also, the pain and inflammation, going viral, IRV 86. Those are all really good ones to start with.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Sarah, can you ask your questions? in between these, when people are coming on, maybe you can do a one from your list.
Okay.
Somebody asked why the results don't last, and this was ages ago. It may have already been answered, but
they do last, but it's
it
just
takes
like
a while.
it takes a while. You can't take, a supplement and just take one pill and your issue goes away. Sometimes you have to be on them for months.
These are frequencies. It's not magic. We're not performing a magic trick for you. You didn't get sick or have whatever you're trying to fix. You didn't have it overnight, so you're not going to be able to fix it overnight.
Yeah, what happens with the patches is they're good frequencies. They naturally stimulate the body to do what it already knows how to do. That's how it can kind of reboot it so that it will work properly, but that takes time. If you're 60 years old, you didn't have this problem overnight. A lot of times, you can have an imbalance in your heart 10 or 15 years before you have a heart problem. So wearing a patch isn't going to take care of the issues. So that's why you need to do multiple times. That's why we recommend 3 months minimum, and then a month for every year that you've had it. So, if somebody's had something for 20 years, then, they have to wear it for 23 months according to that scale, which is a couple of years. But that doesn't mean over time you can't kind of slow down, lessen the time, one a week, so that you're not changing them every 3 days. You just kind of have to wear them for a while and then see what works with your issue in your body.
And when Sally says 23 months, she doesn't mean you're not going to feel anything for 23 months. What we're talking with that rule of thumb is to affect a permanent change in your body takes 23 months. So you'll get better along the way, and then when you're done and your body's back in the homeostasis, you when the patch wears off, you won't have that symptom coming back right away, or most likely for a very long time.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Do we have someone on yet?
Yeah, Sarah, can you unmute yourself? It's on the bottom left-hand corner. Well, let's do another one while Sarah unmutes herself.
Okay. Someone asked what was the difference between the spray and the patches.
The patches are the frequency of the spray. So you basically get the same benefit. It's just bathing the body with it. And then you take the spray and the patches and you just get even more benefit.
I think if you use both of them, I don't think you're adding anymore. I think you're into the geometric progression of how those two, how the spray and the patches interact with each other. I think there's something special with that.
Well, the fact that the patches bathe your body 24/7, where if you're only spraying it maybe twice a day, there's a time when you don't have that in your bloodstream.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Doing them both is just exceptional.
Yeah. Gives you the best that you can have from them by bathing the body and taking the spray. You really get the maximum benefit that you're going to get.
Absolutely. All right. Sarah still is not unmuted. And Georgia, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Good.
Hi.
Hi there.
I have a question about the viral patch. How long can you wear this? Like, can you put it on since it's flu season and measles and influenza and everything? Can you just wear that permanently for 3 or 4 months or not?
Yeah, you can do that. Just change your patch every 3 days. I usually start wearing the going viral in about September, and I don't quit until May or June. If I feel something coming on, I will place a second patch on, but I wear them for months at a time.
Okay, so
and I used to be somebody that got everything that came along. I was flat down in bed with the flu at least 3 weeks out of every winter, and I was always catching every virus that came along, and I barely get a cold now.
Thank you. I really wanted to know that. And the next thing I wanted to know, if you're traveling like overseas, say England, can you take these patches like in my purse, or do you have to have special permission?
No, you can take them. You want to keep them either in their sleeve or wrap them in tin foil so that the x-ray machines don't affect them at all, but I travel with them all the time.
We've had stewardesses that use them, and going in and out of the X-ray machines and all that, and we've never gotten any feedback that, hey, I was trying to enter England and they wouldn't let the patches in. We've never gotten feedback like that. And the UK is one of our international countries that we ship to now, so we're open in the UK, so
Oh,
they'll be
that was
fine.
my next question. If I ran out when I'm over there, if I could have some shipped to me.
Yeah,
You
can. And also, what I tell people sometimes too, just because a lot of people don't understand them, like if you're traveling, I just tell them they're stickers. And they're like, oh, okay. Instead of trying to go into, their homeopathic patches that do this, that, and the other, I just tell them they're stickers, and, they don't think anything of it.
Do you have any other suggestions of other patches to use when flying?
Going viral, definitely. And the IRV 86. Maybe the detox and cleanse too, because as you pick stuff up, you might want to, cleanse that out, but definitely the going viral.
And then I would definitely have the chatter one on the electronic chatter one with me too.
Yeah. And I usually take the sleep patch when I travel, because I have a hard time once I get into a hotel or somebody's house I'm not used to. I just have a hard time falling asleep and kind of relaxing. And so I take the sleep patch with me too, throw it in the pillow of wherever I'm at. And, if I remember to throw it out, great. And if I don't, they find it.
Okay, thank you. You've answered all my questions. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And we have one more hand up, and that's on an iPhone. Donald, can you?
Hello, Mr. iPhone or Mrs. iPhone.
Wait, I just saw that. Where did it go? It was just there. All right, well, let's do a couple more. We're almost at the top of the hour, so.
Someone says, how many patches can you wear at one time? We recommend 3 to 4, but you could wear 5 or 6 if you wanted to. A lady says, my daughter has brain injury. Which patch would you recommend?
The same one that I did for the strokes. I would recommend the pain and inflammation, the going viral, the IRV 86, and the detox and cleanse. And possibly even the chatter protection, just depending on how many things, she's around and inundated with.
Someone asked, besides the male hormone, besides the vitality for men, are there any other patches for fertility issues? I'm going to go, and this may sound strange, but for something in my heart, I just feel the going viral.
Yeah.
And probably the IRV. I'd probably start with besides the male, besides the vitality, those are the other two I would use.
Those two, and then maybe even the pain and inflammation and the detox and cleanse. Sometimes fertility issues is actually low-grade infection. And so when you have maybe even the joint patch that helps with the nanobacterium, sounds kind of odd, but maybe that one. And I know it works. I gave a lady years ago a homeopathic tincture that was real similar to the patches, and I had no clue that she had fertility issues. She called me 6 weeks later and told me that she was pregnant. I knew she'd been married for a while, and I was just like, is that an issue? And she said, I've been trying for 8 years. So I would just try the ones that we suggested.
Can you repeat the brain injury real quick?
Yeah, the going viral, pain and inflammation, the IRV 86, the detox and cleanse, and then possibly even adding the joint.
Okay, I can get through real quick here. The difference between the electronic chatter and all the other ones, all the other patches have the basic frequencies for grounding. As Sally says, the electronic chatter is the Mac Daddy of them. I mean, it has all the frequencies and much stronger frequencies, and that's the main difference.
Yeah. The chatter ones has geopathic stress frequencies, has EMF, EMR, helps with microwaves, the grounding frequencies, Mother Earth minerals. There's just a lot of different frequencies there's a lot more frequencies in that one than there is in the general one.
And I can tell you, this lady just said all that off the top of her head. So give her a little clap for that. That was fantastic. Patches in the 2 times package. Okay, the one times package is 4 patches of your choice. So you get to go through in the back office and pick out what 4 you want. So the 2 times would be 8. So you, on the 2 times package, you would get 8 patches, and you go through the back office and you can pick 8 of the 16.
I think you get 9.
Get
in that.
9?
I think you get 9. Yeah.
Okay. She probably knows better than me, so I'm gonna go with Kara that you get 9. You get an extra one in there, so you get over half of them in the 2 times package. Um, Somebody said, and I want to hear this too. Oh, flu is real easy. Flu is going viral, so that one was easy.
Yeah, and someone just asked about uterine fibroids. I would do the women's patch, detox and cleanse, going viral, and the pain and inflammation.
Okay. Someone is asking, they have deep depression, not just anxiety or just really deep depression that's keeping them from doing anything. So what would you recommend, Sally?
I would recommend obviously the stress and anxiety, mental clarity. I would also recommend the pain and inflammation, the going viral, and the detox and cleanse. And probably I would add another one, which is weight loss. Sometimes really deep depression can be nutritionally based, and the weight loss is going to help. It has some enzymes in it that's going to help you to break down your food, to assimilate it into energy that's going to help to convert it. And that may help with the depression too. But those are the ones that I would suggest.
Okay. Tendonitis. We get that all the time.
Yeah, that one I would do pain and inflammation, possibly the joint, the detox and cleanse, and once again, the going viral, and then possibly the IRV 86.
How about eyesight?
There's not one specifically for eyesight, but it depends on what the issue is. Yeah. But I would do the pain and inflammation, the going viral, and the detox and cleanse.
Great answer, Sally.
Possibly even the thyroid.
This lady wants to know what the fibroids again, please.
Oh, the going viral, pain and inflammation, the IRV 86, the women's vibe, and the detox and cleanse.
Okay, and somebody said, what about COPD?
COPD, I would do the pain and inflammation, detox and cleanse, the going viral, and the IRV 86.
Woo, we're going through them really quick. Okay, diabetes, high cholesterol, and blood pressure.
Probably the going viral. I know I keep saying the same ones, but the going viral, the pain and inflammation, the IRV 86, and the detox and cleanse, because those just do so much variety of things beyond what just like the going viral does so much more than just help with viruses. And so does the pain and inflammation.
I've been reading a lot lately, and you hear all these things from people supposedly in the know that there's going to be another virus coming our way. I'm not saying I buy into any of that, but I just want to emphasize with you guys that you need to have the going viral. You need to have a lot of these patches just sitting around, just in case.
Right? Well, like Kare said, you don't know, like the lady that went to a wedding, she didn't know she was going to be exposed to people. You don't know when you're going to fall and get hurt. So, it's just really good to have a lot of the patches around so that you always have them on hand. I mean, Adam and I have had stacks of patches for a long time that we just have. So, and they last a really long time. So that's something that's nice. You can order them, you can get them, keep them in your cupboard, use them, recirculate them, but they're still going to be good for a long time.
Somebody says, what's the expiration date?
We say about a year, but I've used them that are couple years old and they still work just fine.
As long as they've been stored correctly, as long as you don't sit them under the clock beside your bed, or store them on top of your microwave. We just say a dry place away from electronics. If it's plugged in, you don't want your storage of patches to be around it. So your sock drawer is a great place for it if you can remember them there.
Did we answer that one?
No.
Okay. For the what would you recommend for someone that just had a bad diabetic attack? I would recommend the weight loss for the same thing, to help break down and assimilate the food, the detox and cleanse, pain and inflammation, going viral, and the IRV 86.
Okay. I actually had Bobby, because I can't pronounce that first name, so I'm going to call you Bobby. I think I had somebody, your upline or something, send me this question, and I forgot to answer it this morning. No, you should not be concerned. The We have at the moment we have limited colors as far as the patches, as far as the NuXtrax logo on the patches. We have limited colors, so the color may not match the label, and there's no meaning in that. It just means it doesn't match it. Eventually, we have plans to go to where the logo will match the label, but
Yeah.
we're not there yet.
They all work the same. The only difference with the label and the color is so that if you're wearing 3 or 4 or 5 different patches, you can kind of tell the difference. If we had them all one color, you'd have 5 patches on, and
it'd be hard to know.
You'd not know the difference in the different ones. So we just have a variety of colors to just help the people out in the field to just be able to identify which patch they have on.
And we've tried when there's more than one patch, when under a color, when there's more than one type of patch, we've tried to make it where, I mean, they all go together, but you may not be wearing those two at the exact same time. Yeah. So you won't have the same color on. But if you do,
it's no big deal.
It's not a big deal. Somebody says, how about the temperature for the patches? Can you leave it in the car while traveling? Yes, you can.
Yeah. I wouldn't leave it right in the hot sun, but just as long as you have it in its sleeve and you're doing everyday things, the main thing, you want to keep it away from your cell phone. You want to keep it away from electricity, things like that. But otherwise they're pretty resilient. And that's why we put them, the actual sleeve that they come into is an anti-static sleeve, and it's specific for the patches so that it will keep the frequencies inside, keep everything outside. And they should be fine because they're protected in there.
And Julie had a great idea. She says, I write on them what they are and the start and end date when I put them on. That's a great idea, Julie.
Yeah. And yeah, you can use any of the patches for pets. You can put them on their collar. You can put them on a tag, like a little dog tag with their name. You can even put them underneath their bowl. You can put them on their bed, where they sleep, just whatever works for you and whatever pet you have. But these work great for pets.
Someone's saying recommendation for facial synkinesis treatment. And I think you can answer that one. And best blood flow for the body. I think that's the same patch.
I don't really know what a facial treatment is like that, but I would say the IRB 86 because
it's got collagen frequencies in it.
Yeah, that one, and possibly the going viral and the detox and cleanse, but the IRV 86 with having the iRevive frequencies and the iHercules is really going to be a powerful one.
And Penny, we suggest 4 to 5 at a time. And again, that's just a suggestion. You can wear one if you wanted to. I guess you could wear more than 5.
Yeah. A lot of people wear 3 or 4, but we have people that are wearing 5 and 6. So just really depends on what your issues are and what your needs are.
All right. Well, we are past the top of the hour, and I think you've done a beautiful job at answering questions. So I think we can say thank you for everybody in all of this. We do this on a fairly regular basis. So, and you can always ask us. And you've got these sheets that are just, thank you so much for putting this information together, Sally, because it's so, I sound so knowledgeable now. When somebody asks me, what does something do? I just pull out my sheet and I tell them, like,
good.
Sound just like you. So,
well, good. We could have 1 million just like me and I'd be thrilled.
Yeah. They're wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this. We'll do this again in about a month or so. And
thanks for the invite. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful evening. Thank you.
It's fun to do the testimonials, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Where it's not the same old thing where Sally is just talking about the 16 patches and there's no interaction.
Well, now that we have this, We don't
Yeah.
have to, she doesn't have to do that because we've got
And
those.
some people are asking where they get that. I believe it's under, there's a heading that says iPatches, and I think it's right in there when you go in your back office. And I don't know if it's under about 3/4 of the way down, but I don't remember the category it's under, but there
Right,
is,
profits.
yeah, there's one that says iHercules, one that says iRevive, and then they have a new one that says iPatches. So you can go in there and find that sheet that Kare's showing everyone.
Yeah, it's real nice to have that. And will we be having any other patches?
We will. I'm not sure exactly the rollout date, but we do have a couple of them in the works that people are just going to absolutely love.
Somebody's saying, I hope you come up with a quit smoking patch.
Might be in the works.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. That has been enlightening. And so keep wearing those patches and share them. If you've got a friend who's depressed or has extreme amount of stress or has pain and inflammation, say, can I put a little patch on you and see if this helps? You may just have a new customer or a new affiliate, because I'll tell you, it is so easy to share these patches with friends and family and people that you just meet that you know has an issue, and you've got a purse full of patches, which is what I do. I carry a purse full of patches. So thank you, Adam and Sally, for coming tonight and sharing all this information. We love it. So
Thank you.
good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time for presentation, and then 9 o'clock for compensation masterclass. See you next time. Bye-bye.